Happy New Year. We hope you've had a great time celebrating with your loved ones. We want to welcome you all to today's inaugural ceremony for your new Hidalgo County Precinct 1 Commissioner, David Fuentes. You know, we didn't expect, well, we should have expected a lot of people, but we apologize for those that don't have seats. But first of all, I want to recognize in the crowd family, friends, and supporters who believed in the cause for change and delivered it. Congratulations and welcome. May I also welcome those who may have supported another. Thank you for being here and for your commitment to open your mind and your heart to your new County Commissioner, David Fuentes. My name is Joseph Palacios. I'm currently holding office there at Hidalgo County Precinct 4. I'm excited to be here, and it's a great honor to be here and part of the ceremony, the inaugural ceremony. If you didn't know, matter of fact, 10 years ago, I was Precinct 1's Chief of Staff, actually office just a couple of feet from here. And I come here not alone. I come here with my beautiful wife, Misty. And I want to acknowledge her. She's sitting right here, right up front. Ten years ago, I came here with a hope and an opportunity to serve. I started my career in county government at this very point. I had the privilege of working alongside some of the most dedicated and committed employees and department personnel. I know I've recognized some of y'all earlier. For those that I haven't said hello to, hello, and thank you for welcoming me back to Precinct 1. I had the privilege of not just working here. It was a time of opportunity. It was a time where I really understood the whole essence of county government. I worked alongside Commissioner Handy. I do see her in the audience. I do want to recognize her. I want to thank her for the opportunity she gave me, but for the opportunity to serve. She helped me understand the objective, not just the objective, but the subjective mission for the purpose of what we do every single day. It was a time of trials and tribulation, but equally a time of truth. It is the very essence of what catapulted me to run for office. Commissioner Fuentes and I share a common path which brought much adversity and challenges. It's not easy to run a campaign against an incumbent. Most of you that joined Commissioner Fuentes on that path, it was tough. Campaigns seemed to divide and conquer. But you're here now, and we're here with the new county commissioner. It's a perfect opportunity for David, Commissioner Fuentes now, to embrace his community and unite the community. Not just to focus on sitting in the pulpit, but to serve. Serve with the progressive movement that this precinct really demands. For the 10 years that I worked here, I learned one thing, is you can't lead without fully understanding the nature and the essence of the job. It requires a lot. There's so much need out here. It was the birth of my mission to serve. I want to thank all those who have helped Commissioner Fuentes on his journey. I also look forward to a great partnership and continued success for our great Hidalgo County. David, born and raised in Precinct 1, David has played a significant role as both a businessman and an educational leader in the local Mid-Valley community for nearly 15 years. He worked as a teacher and coach at his alma mater, and most recently served as a school board trustee for the Weslaco Independent School District Board from 2010 until this year, serving 4 of those years in leadership role as a school board president. Prior to his role in education as both a teacher and a school board member, he spent several years in the business world as a CFO, a regional staff accountant, a business manager, and boasts a strong financial background. David has a bachelor's degree in business administration from the University of Notre Dame and is a certified public accountant in the state of Texas. As a commissioner for any precinct, it is important to have the understanding of the financial and leadership aspects of the job. With a background like David's, there's no doubt in my mind he meets the qualifications above and beyond. David's commitment, leadership, and dedication to public service are without a doubt all the qualifications that will enable him to do an outstanding job as County Commissioner for Precinct 1. Now, being a County Commissioner is a tough job. Contrary to popular belief, most people believe that we're kings of our precincts and masters of our domain. We're more than an employment agency or a place to deposit complaints. We're charged with a duty given by our residents to look out for the well-being of our people, to protect and enhance our communities, improve the quality of life, and to be real innovators and bring real solutions to the growing needs of our county. Its demands are multifaceted and complex at times. It requires unwavering commitment to rise and rise again to all challenges that the job demands. It requires more than just one to the call of duty, but to all who are employed here. It's also a partnership with all community leaders looking out for the greater good of our constituency. Now, for the last couple of months, I've met David, and we've met several times going over what his mission, his vision, who he's decided to bring upon with him. And I've known him I've known him for several years, and I'm even more pleased these days that he definitely has what it takes. He's committed. He truly understands the responsibility and embodies all that the office will demand of him and of his team. I'm pleased to see Judge Ramon Garcia here as well. You know, this day and age in county government, there's no longer the drive for majorities, mega majorities. We're a balanced court these days more than ever. It's really made all the difference for our county. It's allowed us to agree to disagree, to work together, to looking out what's best for our people. We respect each other. It's allowed a great balance of power and a true democracy for the residents of our county. Commissioner Fuentes, as a member of Hidalgo County Commissioner's Court, and a sincere friend to you and this great precinct, I offer a great welcome and a commitment to help all residents of this county and not just those that were elected by. Onward, let your legacy as Hidalgo County Commissioner Precinct 1 begin. I'd like to now introduce the Honorable Ricardo Rodriguez, our Hidalgo County District Attorney, to say a few words and deliver the oath of office.
Good afternoon. Happy New Year to all of you. Commissioner Fuentes, I want to thank you for allowing me to be part of this momentous occasion for yourself, for your family, for the citizens of Hidalgo County, and for the citizens of Precinct 1. During the last months, Commissioner Fuentes and I have had the opportunity to meet at my office, and I can tell you this, Commissioner Fuentes is willing, ready, and able to serve the citizens of Precinct 1 and the citizens of Hidalgo County. And I can tell you this, Commissioner Fuentes, as a piece of advice, obviously your race was much harder probably than your school board race. You found that out. So campaigning is done to a certain point. Now you're ready to serve. And I'll tell you this, the citizens of Hidalgo County, the staff of Precinct 1, the citizens of Precinct 1 do expect excellence. They do expect a great leader, and they do expect a person with integrity. So, with that said, I think we just swear you in so you can do all that and much more.
I, David Fuentes,
do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will faithfully
that I will faithfully
execute the duties
execute the duties
of the office of
of the office of
Hidalgo County Precinct 1 Commissioner
Hidalgo County Precinct 1 Commissioner
of the state of Texas,
of the state of Texas,
and will,
and will,
to the best of my ability,
to the best of my ability,
preserve,
preserve,
protect,
protect,
and defend
and defend
the Constitution
the Constitution
and laws
and laws
of the United States
of the United States
and of the state,
and of this state,
so help me God.
so help me God.
Congratulations, Commissioner.
There are so many people to thank. There are a lot of people, obviously, I'd like to thank all of you for showing up here today. It is truly an honor and a blessing to be finally in this position of Hidalgo County Commissioner Precinct 1. I'd like to start off by thanking my wife and children who were up here just a minute ago. They've sacrificed more than anybody else because of all the time that I spent away. I'd like to thank them for their sacrifice and for their understanding. So thank you, Yvonne, Megan, Michael, and Michaela, for your sacrifice. I'd also like to thank my parents, Joe and Tony Fuentes, my brother Rolly, who came down from Indiana, and then my sisters, Diana and Mari, for being here. It's a real special time when all of us get together. It doesn't happen very often, so thank you guys for making the trip down. I appreciate that your families are here with us today as well. I'd also like to extend a thank you to all my aunts and uncles. They said we only had 30 minutes because of sunlight, so I can't introduce all of you. But just thank you to all of you, and I think you guys know how special you are, and thank you for all the sacrifices. I know that more than anybody else, our family endured a lot of pain, a lot of hurt, and we went through a lot of trials. But as a family, we stuck together and we made it through. We were successful. And more than anything else, we'll have the opportunity to continue to serve this great county because of all the work and sacrifice that you guys made on my behalf. So to all my extended family, my aunts and uncles, thank you from the bottom of my heart for always being there for me. Thank you. Obviously, my nieces and nephews and my other brother, Ronald Miller, thank you for coming down from Austin today, Ronald, to celebrate with us. I'd also like to thank my campaign team, the guys that stayed up till 2 or 3 in the morning. Mike and Karina, thank you for all those sleepless nights and your sacrifice. George, Saul, thank you for being there and always giving me your very, very, very best. Alex, Dominic, Gabe Salazar, Jesse, Bear, JD, thank you guys for your endless and tireless work. Thank you for your day-to-day operations, for always making me look better than I really was prepared for. So thank you for all of that. I bet you don't really like seeing that trailer full of ice chests and sodas. It brings back some memories. I'd also like to introduce my transition team, the 4 administrators that will be joining me at the county come day 1. From my left to right, Saul Garcia, be the Director of Operations. Mr. Pepe Cabeza de Vaca will be my executive assistant. Ms. Amy Science-Smith will be the Director of Administration Support, and our Chief Administrator will be Mayor David Suarez. I'd also like to thank all of my friends that are here. There's so many to mention, and all of you that were part of that campaign that came to our functions without complaining, asked how you could help. Thank you for walking the streets, for getting out your friends and family to vote. All of that effort to barely win. So, looking back, every single phone call, every single outreach that you did mattered. Because in this election, in this race, every vote did matter. So I'd like to thank all of you for everything that you did. Because if one thing hadn't gone our way, this might not have worked out for us. So everything worked out the way it was supposed to. We thank God for this opportunity to be here. And again, I'd like to thank you as my friends for being there since day 1. Even though on day 1, looking back at all our pictures, there were only 30 people at our functions, and 20 were family. We knew we had some work to do. But that actually brings me up to my next point. I was driving around with Alex to go in one of the other ceremonies today, and he asked if I had had time to reflect. And I really did. One of the things that we did over this last month is we had to go back and look through our records and make sure that everything was in line and in order. And as I was doing that, I had to bring up a lot of the old receipts and pictures and flyers and things like that. And I actually look back at those times and think of how scary, looking back at how we were so small. And back then we just said, well, it's quality, not quantity. And it's still quality, but the quantity has changed. The point that I was trying to make at that time was that every single day we were making progress. We were taking steps, whether they were big or small, but we were making progress. Every day we were moving forward. And because we started here and we took those baby steps, we might have even been shuffling our feet at some point in time, it still got us to the destination. And that's what I plan to do here, is that we're going to take baby steps because we have a ways to go. We'll come in here and we'll take a look at what we need to do, but I can assure you that we'll be taking baby steps, and sometimes we'll be taking bigger leaps to get to where we want to be. And our vision is that we want to be a place where people feel confident that they can call, a place that they know that they can rely on to be there when they need them the most. That is our job as servants, and that's what I plan to continue here at Precinct 1. We'll try to get better at everything we do on a daily basis. I know that their efforts are good and strong here. I know that the staff comes to work every day and they want to put a good foot forward. But we'll continue to try to improve that and try to improve upon the delivery of service so that we make sure that we take care of the people that we serve on a daily basis. I do want all of my employees to know that all I'm here for is to try to unite us. It doesn't matter where your loyalties were. It doesn't matter that you were on this side or that side. All that matters is that we are one team, that we are one Precinct 1 team, and we are going to move forward together. We will be united, and we will deliver customer service. We will open our doors and make sure that everybody knows that they can come to us to feel like they have a voice. That is my commitment to you. I don't want you to feel threatened. I don't want you to feel like because you supported someone else that your job is on the line. Our jobs are that we show up every day and we get to work. That's all I ask. So I want you to understand. That's all I ask. And that's all we're going to do. So thank you for being here. If you are here today, I want you to understand and feel safe. I want you to know that I'm going to be with you. I'm going to be here to provide whatever resources you need to make sure that we do a good job here at the precinct. I know that our precinct and that our county is on a very tight budget, and I know that we have a long way to go. There are lots of issues that Precinct 1 is facing. We have a lot of roadways that we need to construct, a lot of roadways we need to fix. We have drainage issues that require short and long-term plans. We also have life improvement services like parks, sanitation that we need to address, and we'll continue to look at ways to improve. As a former school board member, and with the experience of my team and city government and all the administrative experience that they have, I promise that we will develop and foster relationships with other governing bodies within Precinct 1 to make sure that we take advantage of all the resources available to us so that we can continue to move forward. We will find creative and efficient ways to continue to move this precinct forward. Our county has tremendous needs. We have indigent health care that still needs to be resolved. Whether the ballot passed for the healthcare district or not, it doesn't change the fact that we still have answers. We still need to find answers. We need to have solutions for indigent health care here in this county. We have a courthouse that's in the planning stages. We have to make sure that we do that in the most responsible way. So I plan to get up to speed on the way things are going right now, because I know that the commissioners and the judge have done a great job of looking at every single possibility and resource for us to continue to improve Hidalgo County. I stand by my colleagues. Commissioner Palacios, thank you for being here today. To Commissioner Eddie Cantu, to Commissioner Joe Flores, and to the judge, Ramon Garcia. I'd like to thank all of them for opening their doors to me. Over these last few months, it has been a breath of fresh air to be able to call them and have them open their doors to me, to meet with me, to educate me, to provide me everything that I needed in order to be here, standing here with you today, and in order for me to be successful, for all of us to be successful as we move forward. So, Commissioner, thank you again for your time and sacrifice. Judge, thank you for being here today. And thank you to those gentlemen for allowing me to be a part of this great team. I promise that I will continue to use my knowledge, my financial background, and my leadership experience to ensure progressive government and maintain fiscal responsibility. I'm eager to get to work in this new capacity as a Precinct 1 Commissioner. I am honored, I'm humbled, and excited to begin serving. I know that together we will make Precinct 1 a better place for all our families to live. Today marks the start of a new year, literally and figuratively, and for new beginnings for all of Precinct 1. Once again, thank you for attending and sharing in this special moment with me, my family, and all my friends. God bless all of you, and God bless Hidalgo County. Thank you.